All I do is think of you and all the little shit we been through. And every time it cross my mind, you can find someone else. It make me wanna go back in time. Yeah, back to the good days. Yeah, back to the good days. Yeah, back to the good days. Yeah, back to the good days.
What's up, RJ Gang? It's your girl Jasmine, and today I'm back with another video for you guys. Today I'm gonna be doing a story time. I have never did a story time with before, you guys, so bear with me. If anything in this video goes wrong, comment down below what could I do to fix it, because like I said, this is my first time doing a story time. And I figured since I haven't posted it in a while, I'll do this since this particular topic has been recommended a lot. Okay, a lot of y'all have been wanting to know, how did I find out I was pregnant? How did I know? When did I know? How soon did I know? Y'all wanted to know how I told my boyfriend, how I told my mom, how we told his parents. Y'all wanted to know a lot. Y'all wanted to know how my labor and delivery was. So I guess I'll do it today for you guys since y'all keep recommending it. So first thing first, I have a little boy. He makes 2 in May. The end of May he will be 2. So it's been almost 2 years, you guys, since I had my baby boy. So I guess let's go back. So around 2016, as y'all know, me and my boyfriend been together since way back then. I ain't gonna say the date, but way back when. But 2016, let me see. I want to say around August 2016, I had moved back down here or whatever. I was gone for a little minute, but I had moved back. But me and my boyfriend was still together when I was gone and whenever I came back. So I want to say around August 2016, me and my boyfriend had it off. We just was together like a lot every single day, because of the simple fact I had just came back. So you know, stuff happens, blah. So this particular, I want to say it was at the end of August, early September. You know, you go through stuff or whatever like that. So me and him was up in an argument at the time, when I'm just like, something's just not right. Okay, so first of all, I'm like, something not right with my body. It's like every girl know her body, right? So I'm like, something not right with my body or whatever. I will go to the bathroom constantly. When I say constantly, I mean 1 minute I go to the bathroom and I promise you, 5 minutes later I'm back again, feeling like I just can't hold it in or whatever. So it was just an urge. I just had to keep going. I was always hungry, and it's not even like that part is nothing new, because I'm always hungry. So that part I didn't pay attention to. But the using the bathroom, I think that was the main thing that caught my attention, because I was going like every 5 minutes, and this is way before, like this is early pregnancy. I didn't even know I was pregnant, but using the bathroom started really early. What it did for me. So I'm just constantly going to the bathroom. I'm talking about every 5 minutes, y'all, I'm going to the bathroom. Then, I want to say, I kept on having the feeling, the need to eat, like, salty, sour stuff. Like, I was craving, like, pickled okra. My auntie, she had, like, so much pickled stuff up in her house, y'all. And that's where I was at the time. So I was just, like, every second, I'm like, dang, I need some okra. Dang, I need a pickle. I just was craving so much salty stuff. So I'm just like, something not right. Next 5 minutes, I'll be sick, nauseous to my stomach. I'd be so sleepy, because at the time I was working too. So I didn't know if I was just sleepy from work or just sleepy, just to be sleepy. So I was going to the bathroom a lot. That's how I knew. Going to the bathroom a lot. I was craving salty, sour stuff all the time, which I always eat sour stuff, but it wasn't like when that time, at that particular moment, it was just, I needed it. I had to have it. I'd be sick if I didn't have it. That's how that was. And I just was so tired. I just wasn't myself. I didn't have no energy at all. Anything I did, it would make me just so tired. I couldn't even stand up straight. I would just be so sleepy, y'all. So I had a friend take me to the store or whatever. Probably 2 or 3 days later, I had a friend take me to the store. Because I'm just like, I just have to test it. Because at this particular moment, I didn't know if my cycle was late or not. Because it was unusual. I mean, it was irregular at the time. So I didn't pay attention to that. But I'm just like, something I read in my body, I need to go get me a pregnancy test or something. So I went to the store, y'all. I was so nervous. First of all, I was so scared to buy it. I was just like, I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do if I'm pregnant? Like, I was just so scared to buy a pregnancy test, y'all. It was just, to me, I wouldn't say that it was embarrassing, but I was just like, what this girl gonna think? Me, this cashier gonna think? Me coming up in here buying a pregnancy test, I look like a baby myself, you know, stuff like that. So I was scared to buy the test, first of all, but I had my friend bring me to the store to get a pregnancy test or whatever. So I went to the store. I got like, I want to say I got two. I got the digital one and I got the one with the lines on it. So, and that, don't forget, at this time, me and my boyfriend, we not talking. We in an argument or whatever. We just not talking, right? So I goes home. I take the test or whatever, and I'm talking about, usually it'll say like wait a minute or two. When I say them lines came so quick on that test, it came so quick. I almost passed out, y'all. It came so quick on that test. Then I took the digital one and it said pregnant, right? So at this point, I'm freaking out in my grandma's bathroom. So I'm freaking out in my grandma's bathroom, y'all. I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to do? What am I going to tell my mama? What am I going to do? I had just started my job. I'm like, am I going to even be able to continue to work? What the heck am I going to do? Me and this boy not even talking right now. We is just in a whole argument. Like, what am I going to do? So, I want to say, right after that, even though me and him was in an argument, I still made it my business to tell him, because first of all, I already knew it was his. He's the only person that I've been with, right? So I took a picture of it or whatever. I want to say the first person I told was my friend, because she was the main one that was telling me to get a pregnancy test, because she had just found out she was pregnant. And I was telling her all the symptoms that I had or whatever, and she was telling me, oh girl, you need to get a pregnancy test, because that's the same thing that happened to me when I found out, right? So I'm like, let me take it from somebody that is pregnant right now, around the same age as me. Ooh, you know, stuff like that. So I was texting her, I'm like, oh my God, I think I'm pregnant. I want to say I texted him at the same time. That's what I think I did. Because she was asking me, did I tell him? And I'm like, yeah, I told him. So I think I texted him at the same time as her, or right before I text her or whatever. So when I took the picture of it, I had sent it to him or whatever. And he was like the first thing that he said when I sent him the picture was, who that's for? Like, he think everything a joke, y'all. So whenever I send him the picture, he like, who that's for? I'm just like, me. He gonna say, stop playing. That is not for you. Stop playing or whatever like that. I'm like, this is for me. I just took this. I'm pregnant. Like, I was so nervous to tell him. I don't know why I was nervous. I was just nervous. So I want to say, like, honestly, I don't even remember what he said after that. But I know we started talking again right after that. But I'm not really sure what he said after that. After that particular moment, after I said, this for me, I'm pregnant or whatever. I want to say I told him that I was going to schedule a doctor's appointment or something. I'm not sure. And he told me to let him know. Stuff like that. So I didn't know. I don't remember what happened after that. But we were still a little mad at each other. So at this point, I'm just hiding it from everybody, right? I didn't tell nobody after that. I just told him. And I told him, I told my sister. I want to say I told my sister the next day. Because I'm like, I got to tell somebody besides him. Somebody need to take me to the doctor. So I had told my sister, and I keep on saying something. I'm sorry. But I had told my sister or whatever, and she She's so emotional, y'all. She just started crying. Like, she was like, "You got Jazz, you're not serious. You was not serious. Stop playing. This is not for you." She's so emotional. She's so dramatic. Like, oh my God. So, I had told my sister or whatever, and she was asking me, could I tell my mama? And I was like, no, don't tell her. We gotta wait. I gotta find a way to tell her, because first of all, I know she was gonna click out, which I was grown. I was 20 years old. But I'm like, no, we gotta wait, because I didn't know exactly how to tell her. Everything just hit me at once. So she was like, I'm gonna tell her for you or whatever like that. So at that point, I'm just like, all right. I want to say she had told my mama, and my mama ended up texting me and was like, she here for me, she not mad and stuff like that, and I gotta make a doctor's appointment or whatever. Don't mind my hair either, y'all. I went to the strawberry festival yesterday, and I had wine curled it, but today when I woke up, I didn't feel like doing nothing to it. I just let it go. But I had made a doctor's appointment, and whenever I made the doctor's appointment, they had wanted to get me in soon to see how far along I was. So I want to say I had told Ronald when I made it to the doctor's appointment, because at this moment, I want to say we was talking, because I had told him that I was pregnant, but we were still in the middle of not talking, like not close how it was. Stop it. Leave that there. Don't put it in there no more. But we wasn't like really on good terms. So he was like, he gonna come and stuff like that, let him know. But the first doctor's appointment, he didn't come because he was at work, and I told him last minute, right? So I go to the doctor by myself. She like, you are pregnant. She showed me the heartbeat. Y'all, it was so emotional. Like, I just did not know what to do at all. It was just, to me, it still didn't seem real that I was pregnant. It still didn't seem real at all that I was pregnant. Like, it just wasn't hitting me. Seeing the ultrasound, hearing the baby's heartbeat, none of that kicked in. Like, it just still didn't seem real to me. So when I left the doctor's appointment, I sent him a picture of the ultrasounds. And he was just so surprised. It was like we was happy, but at the same time, it was just a big shock. Like, it just hit us at once in the middle of nowhere. It just came, right? So at this point, we like, okay. He asking me, did I tell my mom and them? I'm like, I was scared, but I did. My sister ended up telling her, she here for me, she happy, she did, blah, 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 whatever like that. So I'm like, you gotta tell your mom and them, because at some point, somebody gotta know. So I had work that next day or whatever, and he told me to come by his house. So, and this is like, at this point, y'all, we like September, because I want to say I found out the end of August, early September. So at this point, it's like the middle of September. I think my doctor's appointment was like September. It was like in the middle of September. And his mom and them anniversary is almost the end of September. So the next day, I want to say the next day was the day before their anniversary. So we got to tell them before I come over there for this anniversary party, right? So the next day I had work, y'all, and he like, before you go to work, come over here or whatever. I'm going to bring you to work. I was like, all right. I was like, but we plotting on how we going to tell them, y'all. So I'm like, you got to tell them before I come over there. I don't want to come over there and then you tell them when I'm there. No, you got to tell them before I come over there, because So I'm like, because I don't know what they're going to say. Y'all was so nervous. He was so nervous. Everybody was just so nervous. It was just shocking, right? So I'm like, you got to tell them before I come over there. I don't want you to tell them. I still had a messages, y'all. That's crazy. I was like, I don't want you to tell them when I'm there. Tell them when I'm not there, so it could already be over with, right? Y'all, why this boy waited till I pulled up to the house to tell them. I want to say he waited till I pulled up to the house to tell them, but I haven't got out the car yet. But as soon as I got out the car, everybody just like, oh my gosh, congratulations, y'all. When I say it was so weird, I'm just like, it's like, it wasn't that I was embarrassed. I was just, I don't know, nervous. I was just nervous about everything, y'all. I just didn't know what life was about to bring me. I was so nervous about everything. But everybody was happy. It just still didn't hit me, y'all. At that point, it stopped. At that point, it still didn't hit me. I'm telling you, it still did not hit me. So, I go to work, y'all. When I tell you my whole pregnancy at work, I had just started this job. When I tell you, so nobody knew I was pregnant because I had just started the job, y'all. When I tell you every day I was going to work, I was throwing up. I would eat, like, we had a McDonald's in my job, and we had the deli stuff. Anytime I would smell the McDonald's or something from the deli, y'all, I would throw up immediately. It would just make me sick to my stomach. So being at work was just bad for me the whole pregnancy, and I'm just like, dang, man, I need this job. I just started this job. What am I gonna do, y'all? I was so miserable at work every single day. I just could not take the smells of nothing greasy, nothing like chicken, deli meat, nothing. I just could not take the smell. Every time I would drink something red, I would throw up and it would burn, y'all. So it was just bad for me. So I did have morning sickness for the people that was asking. I want to say it was more of in the middle, early stages, and in the middle, at the end it went away. Every time I would eat something, I would throw it up. Like, it would just be bad. It would come out of nowhere, just sad. It was just bad. But, what else? So, that's basically how we found out and how we told our parents. So y'all also asked me, when I found out, whenever I went to the hospital and we found out, I was 5 weeks. So I went a whole 5 weeks without knowing I was pregnant. Everybody's body's different. Some people find out early, some people find out later than 5 weeks. But I was glad that I found out, I guess you can call that early, so I could get started on the prenatals and give my baby all the nutrients he needed. But so obviously after that, I'm not gonna say that's the only reason that me and my boyfriend got back close, but that's one of the reasons. Because we really wasn't on no breakup argument. We was just in the middle of a petty argument basically. But my labor, what else y'all said? My labor and delivery story. Okay, so my due date was, okay, they always giving you different they always giving you different dates or whatever, different predicaments of when your due date could be and stuff like that. So whenever I went to the doctor the first time, me and Ronald had went, they said that the due date was it was supposed to be June 6th, 2017. But whenever we went the second time, let me get that. Whenever we went the second time, they said he was coming no later than May 30th, right? So May 30th was my due date. Because, the first lady had told me that it was June 6th. Now, that wasn't my doctor. That was the lady that was doing the ultrasound. Now, when my doctor did the ultrasound, she told me the baby wasn't going to come no later than May 30th. And she said she was going to give me a week after May 30th if my water didn't break. She was just going to give me up until a week to see if it break. Otherwise, she was going to induce me, right? So by, I want to say the first month, I was getting so big so fast. So I want to say, no, you're not getting that. I want to say the end of April, early May, me and Ronald started walking or whatever. Everybody just started walking with me. Here. Everybody started walking with me. Open your mouth. Everybody. Yo, I gave RJ some Pop Rocks. No, we're not opening both. Now here, I want to say by the end of May, the end of April, early May, we started walking or whatever. When I say walking, y'all, Ronald parents had me walking around the whole neighborhood, y'all. When I say so tired, so tired. Me and Ronald, stop it. Me and Ronald would go to this park and really like jump up and down stairs. We would jump up and down the stairs. We would walk the nature trail. Just stuff. So, because every time I went to the doctor, at that point I wasn't even dilated. Like not even 1 centimeter dilated. I was just never dilated. So at that point we just trying to walk it out. Because at work I'm walking every day, but I'm still not dilating, right? So we walking or whatever. We would walk every day. And I want to say, I took my maternity leave. Like, I stayed at work the whole 9 months that I was pregnant. I left the week before my due date. So May 30th, I left the week before to leave for maternity leave. And I want to say, we were just walking or whatever. But by the end of May, I wasn't walking no more. I was just basically getting ready for my baby or whatever. So this particular night, it was May 29th. May 29th, y'all. Remember, the lady said my baby wasn't coming no later than May 30th. That was his due date, May 30th. So this particular night, May 29th, my boyfriend at work or whatever, I'm at his house. Here one. Oh yeah, at this point, we done moved in together. So May 29th, he at work. He getting off. It's like 10 at night, and he's supposed to be getting off. Remember, my due date is supposed to be the next day, May 30th. And this is May 29th. So he at work, he get off at 10. And the people telling him at work, we want you to stay later, stuff like that. And he like, Good thing he got a mind of his own. Not a mind of his own, if you know what I mean. Like, good thing he got a good mind. He not stupid. So, good thing he like, no, my baby's supposed to be coming tomorrow. That's his due date, so I want to be home just in case, stuff like that. Common sense. Who wouldn't want to be home if they baby supposed to be born tomorrow or whatever? So he ended up coming home, and he ended up coming home, and it was around 10:30, almost 11 o'clock at night, y'all. So I'm eating my cantaloupe, y'all. That's all I was really like able to keep down. I just kept eating it. So he had ended up bringing me something home. So by the time 11 o'clock came that night, y'all, I had to use the bathroom, and he was up in his brother's room talking to his brother. So I'm using the bathroom, and it's like, you know how whenever you have to go to the bathroom, but like only a little come out, stuff like, stop it. That's what was happening to me. I went to the bathroom, and I used it the first time, but whenever I left out, I kid you not, y'all, 1 second later, I had to go back, right? But every time I went back, only a little was coming out. Like, I'm talking about a little tinkle. But I noticed every time I would get up and walk back to the room, I would have to go again. Like, I'm talking about, it's not even 1 second. It was so fast that I had to go back to the bathroom, right? So I'm like, something not right. And that last time that I went, in the matter of that 5 minutes, I went like 20 times. So the last time I went, and Ronald, he ain't paying no attention, y'all. He in his room. He in his brother's room talking. So the last time I ended up going, I just couldn't stop using the bathroom. Even though it was coming out a little, I couldn't stop, right? So I'm texting him while I'm in the bathroom. I'm like, I don't know. I think my water breaking, because I can't stop using the bathroom or whatever. And I'm like, I don't know if I could, what I said? I said, I think my water broke because I can't stop using the bathroom. And at that point, my doctor I was on a weekly visit. Once you get once you get in your last trimester, you got to go to the doctor weekly, right? So at that point, my doctor, like, anything that I feel uncomfortable with, anything, go to labor and delivery. Don't go to the emergency spot, go to labor and delivery. So I'm in the bathroom, I'm texting him, I'm like, I think my water broke. He gonna text back, labor and delivery, with a question mark. Y'all, I could not take him serious. So this 11 o'clock at night. So we getting ready, we about to go. We like he going up in the room, he telling his mom and them, he like, I think her water just broke. We about to go to the hospital. They like called us when we get there. We on our way, because we thought it was really just a little scare, because it was not gushing out like normal people water breathe. It was just coming out a little, y'all. So we get to the hospital and we goes on the side. At this particular hospital, they have a side where you go in, where you're admitted, like where you sleep at when you stand in the hospital, and they have the emergency room side, which is on the whole other side of the hospital. It's just all over the place at Slaughter Memorial. If y'all know about Slaughter Memorial, then y'all know. So we goes to the side where you're supposed to be sleeping in the hospital, because that's where the elevator is, and that's where labor and delivery is. It's like right up above that side. So we go on that side, y'all. It's 11 o'clock at night. Why the doors locked? Why we can't even get in? Why my water? At this point, I'm in the car. My pants soaking wet now, so I'm knowing it's my water, right? Why the doors locked, y'all? 11 o'clock at night at the hospital. The doors locked. So we like, what the hell? What we gonna do now? So we ended up driving all the way around to the emergency spot, having to walk all the way to labor and delivery, because at this point we don't know if we're supposed to tell the emergency room people, oh, I think my water broke, because I was walking perfectly fine, but my pants was just soaking wet. I wasn't in no pain or nothing. So we walking to labor and delivery. We telling the people, they like, what y'all here for? We like, stop. We like, I think my water broke. The lady said, your water broke and you walking? Yeah, you see me. You see my pants soaking wet, but I'm still walking. Like, I wasn't in no pain at that point. So she like, okay, let's go check you. Y'all, when I tell you that's the worst pain. Whenever you're pregnant, getting checked to see if you dilated and all that hurts. It hurt so bad. But once you in labor and they check you to see if you dilated, that pain ain't no joke. That is some crying pain, y'all. So whenever she checked me, she like, I'ma see if she had a little slip in her hand to see if my water broke. So she said if it turned blue, then your water broke. If it didn't, that's just a false alarm, right? So it had turned a little blue. It didn't turn all the way blue. It turned a little. So at that point, she said my water had broke a little bit, right? And I only was 1 centimeter dilated, y'all. 1 centimeter. But after she checked me, that's when I started like really feeling the pain. So I'm like, oh yeah, this stuff getting serious. This is really getting serious. My water is really breaking. That's when we started calling people, telling them, oh yeah, my water broke a little bit, so they're gonna keep me or whatever like that. And what I want to say, by 11:30, 11:40. When I tell you the hospital was packed with all my family, all his family, it was packed, y'all. Packed. Oh my goodness, you would think, I don't know, it was packed, y'all. So at that point, once my water had broke a little bit, that's when I was in labor. That's when the lady told me that I was in labor. So my water had broke 11 o'clock that night, May 29th, the day before my due date, which was May 30th. So I was only 1 centimeter dilated whenever they checked to see if I was dilated at the hospital. I was only 1 centimeter. So everybody was basically, whenever they got me set up in the hospital and stuff, everybody was just waiting, you know, stuff like that. Why the doctors, they was getting so mad, y'all, because like I said, it was so packed in the hospital. They like, you need to get rest. They kept on telling everybody, she needs to get rest, like that. But I wasn't tired. I wasn't in that much pain. I was in a little pain after they had checked to see if I was dilated. But that's it. I wasn't like in a lot of pain like that. So y'all, wait, let me tell you about my sister. So my sister wanted to be there whenever I had my baby. And she had, I think at the time, she was staying all the way in, I want to say she was staying in Picayune. I think she was staying in Picayune, y'all. And at this point, she wanted somebody to come get her. But my mom and my grandma and my other sister, they already was there, and Ronald people was already there. So people like, we not about to leave to come get you, and then she had a baby, and we don't be here. So when I tell y'all, she was so mad. She kept calling every 5 minutes, y'all. She was like, if somebody don't come get me, I'm about to start walking to the Slidell. I'm gonna start walking there right now, y'all. It was so funny. The whole time I was in labor, it was so funny. Everybody was just so funny, y'all. She was like, I'm gonna start walking them or whatever like that. So she kept on calling my mama crying. She was like, I want to be there with my sister, baby. Like I said, y'all, she's dramatic. Oh my gosh, so dramatic, y'all. She is so dramatic. So she ended up getting there at around 12, I think, 12 or 1 o'clock. She ended up getting there. And at this point, we still up, y'all. Still up, like nothing even happened. And I think that's when the pain started really kicking in. It was just getting bad, worse and worse. But it was tolerable. It was tolerable. Like I could tolerate it. At that point, I don't think I was on any medicine yet. They haven't gave me any medicine yet. But before I even went to the hospital, my doctor had told me. She asked me did I want the epidural. I said yeah. Whenever the pain gets too intense, you can give it to me or whatever. But you know you can't get it until you're a certain amount of centimeters dilated or whatever. So, I want to say the doctor had called my doctor and told them, and she was like, they can give me something. I don't know what it was. But once the pain had got like really, really bad, they had ended up giving me whatever that is. My doctor told them that they can give me. Y'all, when I say I was so loaded, it was bad. I couldn't stop laughing. I didn't feel no pain after that. But I was just so loaded, y'all. I was just hot. It was bad, y'all. I couldn't keep my eyes open or nothing. All I can remember is that one of the nurses coming in there and turned the light off on us and was like, y'all need to stop. Y'all need to go she need to get some rest or whatever. Because it was so packed. It was like a party. And I remember my boyfriend mama saying, I know that if she didn't. I know she didn't turn that light off on us. Y'all, it was so funny. Oh my God. So, the next day was May 30th. And the pain that day, it was just bad, y'all. I was squeezing on to the end of the sides of the bed because the pain was just so bad. And I think I was only like 3 centimeters dilated by the time the morning came, y'all. I was moving so slow. They had to I want to say they put a balloon in me. I can't remember like everything, like what all they did, but they tried to like induce my labor a little. I don't really remember, but I know they put that balloon in me or whatever. And yeah, they just kept coming back up and checking me to see if I was dilated and stuff like that. And it was just going so slow. I was going so slow, and I was starting to feel so much pressure. The medicine that they had gave me that night had them wore off. So at this point, I'm just angry. I don't want nobody to touch me. I don't want nobody to bump the bed. I don't want nobody to do nothing. And I couldn't eat, y'all. So at that point, I'm starving. I'm not having a baby yet because I'm not even dilated yet. And I'm just all over the place, hurting. And my doctor, she dead at the hospital, y'all. But she not even in the room with me yet because she delivering like 50 other babies. And I was the second to last person that she had delivered that day. No, my baby was the second to last baby that she delivered that day, and she delivered 8 babies. The other girl just couldn't dilate at all, so I didn't even feel bad. So, let's fast forward to it's time for me to have RJ. This is like 6 o'clock that night. Because everybody in there, they like, come on, RJ, you taking all day now. Because we in there. It's about to be a whole nother day. So, it's time to get the epidural, y'all. And yes, I know. Some people like to go. I did have him vaginally. But I did get the epidural. And some people say they're not going to get the epidural. They're not going to do this. They're not going to do that. They don't want that going in their back because they could get paralyzed. They don't do this. They don't do that. But once that pain hits you, you're going to want that epidural. Some people's pain tolerance is different. Some people's not. Mine's, I have a high pain tolerance, but that pain ain't no joke. So, yes, I did get the epidural. So, comes time to get the epidural. Whenever you up in there getting the epidural, nobody can be in there but you. Not even the daddy of the baby, none of that. Nobody could be up in there but you and the people that's doing the epidural, y'all. So, it was me and 2 other people, and that was the people that was doing the epidural. That's it. They told my boyfriend to leave out the room. Everybody had to leave. So at this point, y'all, I'm scared because I already heard so much stuff like, oh, you can go paralyzed if you move. It hurts. It's a long needle, this and that. Which at this point, I'm just like, I just want it. I'm not trying to look at the needle to even make myself have a panic attack thinking about how long it is. I ain't trying to do none of that. So they had I'm short already, y'all. So they have a man holding my back or whatever, getting me ready, wiping my back and stuff. And they have a lady in the front of me, and she telling me to put my feet on the ground, but my feet can't even reach the ground, right? And she put the pillow around me, and I have to like lean. You gotta lean forward or whatever. And at this point, I'm scared, y'all. So she like, don't move, okay? Don't move at all. So she holding me while he doing it, y'all. As soon, y'all, I promise you, as soon as this man put this needle in my back, I moved. I moved a little tiny bit, y'all. I'm like, oh Lord, what the F? Y'all, when I say I moved. Like, I did a hard move, but it wasn't like bad to where he had to stop, right? So he ended up, I guess, still putting the medicine in the inside of me. But whenever he did it, when I tell y'all, one of my legs, I want to say it was my right leg. My right leg had got so numb, I could not feel it at all, y'all. It had got so numb. Meanwhile, the left leg, I could feel everything, right? So they trying to figure out what's going on or whatever. They like, you moved, so we're going to have to take all this medicine out, then redo it. So at this point, I'm like, okay, let's hurry get this over with, right? So they taking all the medicine out, and I can feel it coming out. It's not a hurt and pain. Once they stick it in, it burn a little, but it just gets so cold. So whenever they took the medicine out and put it back in, everything was normal or whatever. But I want to say my right leg was still feeling a little different, but everything was normal. I couldn't feel either leg. So it's time to push, blah, blah, blah. They like, we're gonna give you 5 seconds, I think 5 seconds. No, 3 seconds. They're like, we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, push, stuff like that. Cause at this point, he ready to come. My sister all looking down and talking about, I see the head. Y'all, when I tell you she was about to pass out, cause my mom didn't want to come in the room. So I had my boyfriend, I had his mom, and I had my sister in the room, plus my doctor. And my sister up in there, like I said before, she dramatic. She up in there about to pass out. She like, oh my God, I seen the head. I'm about to pass out. Oh my goodness, I'm about to pass out. My doctor like, you can't pass out up in here. If you're going to pass out, you're going to have to get out because I can't take care of both of y'all. So around her having to deal with her, baby her up, and get ready to deliver his baby, right? So it was just so funny. Everything was just so funny, y'all. But I was in so much pain. I was just ready to have him. So the doctor like, you're going to do 1, 2, 3, push. Y'all, when I tell you, I was just so out of breath. It's like they was counting so fast. They'd be like, 1, 2, 3, push. I push. Then like, take a deep breath. Then do it again, y'all. And I'm like, I can't breathe. Y'all gotta let me catch my breath so I can keep pushing. You can't just 1, 2, 3, push. 1, 2, 3, push. I have to breathe. I have to catch my breath. So I'm like, I can't. Because I just couldn't breathe, y'all. I could not catch my breath for nothing in the world. I'm like, you could do this. You got this or whatever. I just could not catch my breath. So I want to say we pushed, I want to say 20 or 30 minutes. I don't know. I felt like I was pushing for a long time because they kept stopping and stuff. But I finally had him 6:57 p.m. May 30th on his due date. So he came exactly on his due date, y'all. I don't know nobody that baby actually came on their due date without their water breaking. Usually people will go up in and get a C-section or get induced, something like that, but they be able to come on the exact day. But I didn't do any of that. My baby came. My water broke the night before. I was in labor for 20 hours long, y'all. They say your first pregnancy you're in labor the longest, but some people just go by quick. I was in labor for 20 hours. He came on his due date. Water broke the day before. Fast forward to after I had my baby. Okay, so they let you do the skin and all that. Then they take your baby and go clean them up or whatever. So they had them take my baby at this point. And at this point, it's time for you. Because you go up in the room to deliver the baby. But then they move you to another room right after. A fresher, clean room. So this point, before I'm able to leave the room to go to the new room, they have to take the epidural and stuff out. So remember, I told you whenever I got the epidural, the first time my right leg had ended up having all the medicine, and the other leg I could still feel everything, right? And I told you they had to take it out. So the lady, like, she needs to wait for my leg to feel normal again before she can move me to my other room, because really I'm supposed to walk to the other room with her. I think I'm supposed to walk to the other room with her. So whenever I stood up, my right leg, it would just hurt. It would hurt so bad, y'all. It was just hurt. It would be like, it would just hurt. So I'm like, my right leg is just hurting and I can't get up. So she like, just sit there. My left leg was fine. It was back to normal. I could do everything, feel everything, but everything with my right leg, it was going bad, right? So she like, just sit there a little bit, let your leg loosen up a little bit. Y'all, when I say they was hitting my leg, they was doing all types of stuff to my leg. My leg would not come back to its normal self. I think it didn't come back till like an hour later. I'm still in that room, y'all. Everybody had to left and came back. I'm still in that room. So finally, my leg I go to the other room. Basically, it was just a lot of family coming up there, you know, me time with my baby. Yeah. So that's how my labor and delivery story went. I told y'all everything I needed to know about when I found out, how we found out, how we told our parents, was I nervous or anything? My labor and delivery story. Did I have the morning sickness? Which I did. Basically, y'all know everything about how it went. But I love my little boy. I'm so glad he's here. I wouldn't trade anything about it. Thank you guys for watching this video. Need you to give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below what other story times you want me to do. Like I said, this is my first one, so I'm not an expert at this. I just got on the camera and started talking, telling y'all what y'all wanted to know. But give this video a big thumbs up. Like this video, share this video, subscribe if you haven't. If you are subscribed, welcome back to my new subscribers. If you're a new subscriber, because I did gotta get a lot of those, welcome, and thanks for subscribing to the channel. Follow us on our social medias. Everything will be in the description box below. RJ Gang, we're out.